I ever fail, just know I'll go again. I never quit, cause I know that every loss may lead to another win. I'm going up. I bet when I land, they gon' tell me it's left.
Hey everyone, welcome to the spot. I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Ron.
And today we had the pleasure of speaking to Michael Rainey Jr., who plays Tariq, and LaToya Tonodeo, who plays Dianna from PowerBook II Ghost. We had an amazing interview and we had a lot of fun.
The two of them are beautiful. The whole show was there. It's relaxed. We had laughter, and you got to check it out.
Okay, well, I'm Tiffany with the spot. Hi, Michael. Hi, LaToya. How you both doing?
And I'm Ron Johnson with the spot. It is a pleasure to see both of you here. You're two of my favorites, I have to say. So, Tiffany, you want to kick it off?
Yeah. I want to start with Michael first, because we've been watching you since day one of season 1 of Power, and we actually watched you grow up, watched you on Love and Barbershop, and we have a segment on our show called Who Can Get the Hands. And Tariq used to spend a lot of time on our Who Can Get the Hands list. He had a permanent staple. He was a permanent staple there, but we grew to love you and been rooting for you. So I say all that to say that now that you're getting ready to leave the Power Ghost series behind, can you just talk about what that means to you?
Man, it means a lot, you know. Look, what was it, 10 years, you know, portraying this character. But it's really just a bittersweet feeling, you know. It's like we were able to give, you know, the supporters in the community such a, you know, a great run, you know, what 10 years of, you know, what 3 different spinoffs now, or 4 different spinoffs now. And you know, it's just a blessing to be part of such a dope franchise and be part of such a, you know, fan base that's so invested in us, that that goes so hard for us, that goes so hard to, you know, to root for us. So, you know, just to be part of it, and now, you know, bringing it to an end, and it's ending, you know, gracefully. You know, it's not like people are like, oh, this is dragged out, when is this ending? You know, it's more like we don't want this to end, and I'd rather it end on that note rather than, you know, any other note. So I'm just super excited to, you know, to see what's coming for all of us next, because we all got some big stuff coming. So I'm excited for the next chapter.
Well, as a fan, we don't want it to end. We would love to keep going, okay, for the next 10 years, and well, it can't happen. But, that's how we feel. Well, LaToya, I have a question for you. The old saying, keep your friends close, or in your case, your family close and your enemies closer. Which is it for you? I mean, you have a baby coming. Do we stick with Monet, or do we try to, as you and Drew once tried to do, which is break away? What do we do here?
I think for Dianna, she definitely needs to keep both family and enemies and friends, all the things, all the snakes and everything close, but definitely lean into self and like focus on her and the baby right now, because she definitely wants to break away and start fresh, but her family is her strength and weakness at the same time. So she needs to focus on self and the baby to move forward.
Good answer.
I want to follow that up with LaToya, because I want to just say too that you have such great presence as well. Like, I noticed that even with Michael's show, The Crew Has It, she stepped on right on in and helped co-host. And then I saw you host the Power Choice Awards, and you did a great job with that. And so you have been a great addition to the Power Ghost universe. So I want to ask you a similar question about how much it means to you to be a part of Power Ghost series and the Power universe.
There is no other word. It is a blessing. And I was trying to find another word because I say it all the time. I am so blessed and so honored to be a part of this franchise, because it has been my favorite. Like, I have been rocking with Power since the beginning. Like, my family, we all watch it together. We talk mess about it, like, something, why did this happen? You know, so to be a part of it, like, it's only God. Like, I'm so grateful. So grateful. And I'm definitely gonna miss my friends. The way she crying. No. I love them down. So yeah, it's truly a blessing to be a part of this whole franchise.
I see you guys are like family though, so I know that that you guys still hang. So you guys are gonna be a part of each other's lives, probably forever now.
We locked in. We're locked in.
With me. They stuck with me.
Well, look, before we go, Tariq, I have to say this. I was a big fan of Ghost, your dad, okay? For Tariq's dad. And, you know, Tiffany and I always had a battle as to, you know, with what your father was doing. And, you know, I was day one on your dad. I mean, you know, Tiffany, it's another story. We'll get into that later. But now, do you see the similarities between you and your dad? You were fighting so hard to not have that character trait, but as we get further on into the series, father like son. What can we say? How do you feel? Do you feel that now, or do you see it now?
I definitely see it. I definitely feel it. You know, just filming the last season, it was like I was like, okay, yeah, Tariq is different. Like he's not waiting for people to make a move on him no more. Like he's ready to make that move on anybody for whatever reason it might be, you know. And that's where Ghost was at. And it's like, you know, Ghost, he didn't wait for people to act on him. Like he wasn't a retaliation type guy. Like he struck first, you know. So that's kind of, you know, that's the steps that Tariq is kind of following in now, especially in this season. Is he's getting very close to accepting it. You know, he's getting very close to accepting the fact that he's like his dad. And it's fun to see, you know, it's fun to see him become that, you know, that villain, you know, that apex predator that he says he's becoming.
It's funny as you said that because I'm not gonna drop no spoilers, but I saw the first episode and there was a scene in there that reminded me of Ghost, you know, you and Braden, which y'all were doing with a certain character. And it reminded me the parallel with Ghost and Canton and their scene at the end of season 2. And I was like, oh, I see a lot of parallels between Tariq and Ghost in especially this season of the series. It's been some really good writing. I'm really gonna miss this show. And I'm just wishing the best for y'all. Wishing the best for y'all. I know all of y'all are gonna do well because y'all all such great talent.
Thank you.
And Mike, I want to hit up your lounge too. I know you got a lounge. And I know that you're into music too. So I'm following that for you too.
You tuned in. I appreciate that.
You two are such great talents. And as I said earlier, it's really, I'm telling you, I don't know what I'm going to do now that this is gone. You know, I may have to stop my podcast because I just don't know what we can do from this point on.
Truth be told, we did start the podcast. Power did originate our podcast. We did start it because we were having these debates and everything. And I was like, we knew that people would tune into those debates.
Exactly. So believe me, you are as much a part of us as we are you. So, but you know, one other thing I have to say, Tariq, is I hope that you know, Detective Carter is a guided missile, and he wants to bring you down. And I just hope that you have a plan to intercept that missile before it strikes its target. Don't know if you have one, but you know, I hope you have one, man.
Tariq is his father's son. You know, they always got something up their sleeve. You know, they always got up their sleeve. But you do got to watch out for Detective Carter. He's a tough one. He's definitely a villain. He's a villain in himself. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Working with Michael Ealy was super dope. You know, he brought that character to life. And I feel like he brought that's exactly how that character should be. You know, I feel like we couldn't have, you know, picked anyone better than Michael Ealy to portray Detective Carter. He's doing such a great job, and so it was definitely dope to see that for sure.
Well, we got to go, unfortunately, but I really thank you both, from my heart to yours. It is a pleasure.
I love it.
Good luck with the rest of the season. Can't wait to see how it ends. I hope you survive. I hope Tariq survives.
We gonna try.
You too, Dianna. I'm like, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
It's been great. Thank you so much.
Thank
All
you
right.
so
Have a
much.
good afternoon,
Have a good one.
guys.
Bye.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.